If you want to ask questions, join the Discord. The link is in the description. Otherwise, I'll answer all questions at the end here on YouTube. Okay. All right, so what's up, guys? I'm gonna pull up the chat now. Get back over where you belong, bro. My screen's all messed up. Hold on one sec. There we go. What up, guys? Hey, lost for a second there. What up, Eric? How you doing, brother? What up, Gary? What up, Street Charts? Welcome. What up, Red? Well, I miss pretty clean. Special financials moving today lately. Yeah, I concur. Always push forward, guys. Even if you take a few steps backward along with the journey, never give up and always keep going. Let's go. Very true, bro. Okay. So we one time framed up all night last night. Hey, we're still one time framing. There's still no close below the previous candle's low. I think ES has got like it looks a little bit cleaner. I'm trying to identify areas where I think it needs to be redelivered to other than the gaps, which we pretty much on NQ here, we pretty much have redelivered like overnight. So let's go to 10-minute here and yeah, we broke a strong low. No close below it. The closes seem to be, the more I study this, the more the closes seem to really matter for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I'm really against the whole close theory, like, but for some reason with the strong lows, it definitely is like a phenomenon I'm seeing. We'll see how long it lasts though for. All right, so we have this area up here. Pretty clear there, but I think it's also probably half back to balance of this. Yeah, not quite. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. I do like this area for a rejection from this area. Really big candles down from there. Yeah, this is pretty clean here. Okay. So I got my upside area of interest. Downside, there's a lot. There's a lot of areas here. What time is it? 6:23. I'm kind of like debating if I should attempt to short this here, but I think I'm gonna wait to see if it pops up. All right, and then let's identify a decent area that needs to be redelivered lower. There's a lot. That one attempted to redeliver. Let's see if it did. Did it try to, didn't get down there, so we can use this area. See if there's like a 10-minute high. They did a pretty good job of redelivering this on the way up. Like there's not a whole lot of areas. There is some though. There's no like major open loops that I see that are really really stand out to me. Not like yesterday, right? Like yesterday we had this move at the very end of the Asia session there. Do you remap your balance areas? Yeah, I do. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't like to reuse them. I know some people that do, but I don't personally do that. Okay, so this is our strong high here from yesterday. I really want to see price push up and give me that like 879 to 886. I think that would be the optimal trade here this morning. It's like right at 80% to the tick as well. There's a chance that the high's been put in, but I don't think we'll have to see. Take a look at ES, see if there's any cracks in correlation or anything like that to identify. And then I also want to get the area in on ES as well. Eric, what do you think's going on, bro? What's your analysis, man? And ES, it was just tricky. ES has already redelivered a lot of this to the downside. And ES still has a little bit of a new day opening gap there open. It's more like a volume imbalance, but I think I'll still put it on there just in case. Look at that fire fucking setup right here, guys. Look at this. So you got your so clean. Last strong low broken. Bow. Sick. It's like printing money if you're just patient for these trades. Just prints, bro. There was a little bit of last night. There was like a lot of weird, like breaking of them and then cracking them last night. Like I got stopped out there. I guess it's like one example of it. It's not like crazy or anything, but that one got me. All right, let's clean this chart up a little bit so it doesn't look so fucking disgusting. It looks pretty nasty right now. I see the broad information. Major crack and correlation here. So ES looks more bearish, but it doesn't have that same level above. All right, there it goes, guys. I'm gonna fucking fade the fuck out of this. All right, you just gotta pull the trigger. It's a funded account, by the way. Perfect to the tick touch of the area I talked about. Take one off right there, guys. Which was a little bit early, actually. I'm not going to allow it to go all the way up to there. Obviously, I'd probably cut it if it goes back above my entry price. I couldn't ask that. I love that it gave me that scale out before the opening. That's fucking perfect, dude. With the cracking correlation right there. Run it. I went ahead and just reset the Take Profit Pro account because I was sick of like being limited on my profits on stream. Because there's a lot of times where I don't want to stop at plus 1500. And I keep blowing the evals up after I do really good, and then I end up blowing it up later. Over trading a little bit. All right, so you guys see that? Like, how could I have predicted? Like, tell me, how could I have predicted it better? Is there a possibility that you could predict it in a more precise manner? It's literally not possible to get any more precise. Like, legitimately. Like, it is the exact fucking price, guys. I gotta watch I'm at an all-time balance new high here. My balance is at all-time new high, so I have to watch my trailing drawdown here. So plus 850, I think, is my all-time high. There is another area up here. Strong low. That's like a pretty low, long, really deep below that strong low there. I got stopped out there. I think this is a broadening formation. And there's that 80% retracement on ES. Right into balance. I'm gonna pop it on ES here. I'm gonna try it. See what's up with it. A little bit easier to manage my risk as well. And then if NQ offers me a re-entry here, I'm gonna have to drop way down to get to where I can identify it. So it overshot that balance area, which is inherently kind of bullish. I don't see anywhere for ES. Oh, I missed that. I don't see anywhere for ES to go, so ES was the more bearish one, but now it's kind of lagging behind Nasdaq. It's kind of funny. Really wish I would have took that entry there. All right, so now we can just take us down again. We have a new low. It's your new strong high. Yes, popped up and rejected in 10-minute balance. Yeah, I saw that. Yes, sir, I'm short. Just watching NQ just drop hundreds of points is this aggravating. Nah, it's like 40 points, but it feels like 100 points at the moment. At some point, we'll get the deeper retracement here, I would assume. So if this is a broadening formation that's going to continue, you got to be careful here. Because yesterday we had like, I think, a third push up. All right, so they're into right there. I'm not really comfortable putting on a second contract here on Nasdaq, because I already have 2 on with ES. I'm going to cut this. Give it 1 second to see what it wants to do here. Nice double top there. It's actually a low time frame crack and correlation. Remember, this is a 10-second here, so It's very fast. Yeah, it's kind of holding its own here. Finger on the trigger on ES here. I just don't like how it did the same shit yesterday though, so. Damn, YM, what's up? It pop that shit hard. All right, nice move down there on both of those are moving pretty nice. Kind of missed opportunity on YM. Still risk to reward rise. I'm still not there on ES yet. This is kind of reminding me why I don't trade ES that often. Savage. About to exit. I'll re-enter if it pushes back down. I'm not really feeling it. I feel like this broadening formation might pull up one more time. Let's get off the low ass time frame. It's stressing me out. I'm not really sure why. Oh yeah, OPEX. Yeah, it's true. I'm about to re-enter this short on Nasdaq. I'm gonna try it one more time here. This is kind of like an intuition thing. I just kind of feel like it's gonna drop here. I can't really verbalize what I'm seeing here, but bro, just give me the 2x, dude, so I can scale the fuck out. Probably needed more size with ES there. There's a little baby broadening information here too. I would have scaled out there on Nasdaq if I was had 2 contracts on. I'm probably gonna cut ES here if this doesn't go. I don't feel like fucking sitting here babysitting it and shit. Not really what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like sometimes it does this where it just won't move at first. And it's the more bearish asset, so you think it would be leading to the downside. There we go. Now it's starting to cook a little bit. And then we can start dragging. Nasdaq won't go lower most of the time unless ES is leading to the downside. So if we can get ES to start cooking here, like take out the low of the session, at least get near it, and then we'll be all right. Stupid ass broad informations, dude. Little baby broad information. Yes, drop, bro. Just drop it like it's hot. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. There we go. Drop it. Fuck. What's Nasdaq doing, man? It wants this back broadening information. There's a low time frame broadening information here that's it keeps attempting to do. I'm gonna cut that Nasdaq trade, dude. If I miss it, I miss it. I just don't want to, I don't want to take another loss and then fucking blow the account. Because if the Nasdaq pushes up really fast, it's not going to get me out where I have my stop. It's going to get me out wherever it stops moving at. Which, if it's a broadening formation, that could be like 17 points times 20. That's a lot of fucking money. And then we got lots of room down to here, so once it starts cooking here, looks like it's about to start cooking here, and then I can get my P&L back up. Because remember, the trailing drawdown has me, I'm pretty much negative 800 right now. With the trailing drawdown. Nice, nice, Beans. What trade you take? All right, beautiful 1 minute chart here on Nasdaq. This is our strong low though, so until this gets broken on both ES and NQ, we shouldn't be overly bearish yet. I will say that ES is chiller to like hold on to multiple contracts. Like I don't feel the need to like, with Nasdaq, I think it's like you gotta scale out, dude, because the retracements are so savage, which is good for scalping, right? But it's a lot easier with ES because you don't feel that like fucking stress of holding on to the trade and knowing that at some point it's gonna do this 40-point retracement that's just gonna delete my profits. Like I don't feel that same stress with ES, which is good. All right, it's our strong low here, guys. Let's break this bitch and give us that 80% retracement here. This is exactly what I want to see. I was like, bat. Not up to there, but like right up to this area here. It might not do it though, because you have low time frame strong highs that have formed here on like probably a 15-second or something like that. So we got double bottom. ES hasn't taken that out yet. 933. Ooh, big cracking correlation there. So this low here is right there on ES. I didn't notice that. Nasdaq, break this, dude. Don't even start. Busted. All right, let's look at my risk reward here on if Nasdaq. Okay, never mind. We're good. We good. Beautiful one time framing starting to form down here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly a 5th candle in the row. Still no close below that strong low there. We got some room on Nasdaq. I think this gap here is like number 1 target. If not, like somewhere in this area. Pretty chill though. I definitely say I haven't traded ES at the opening yet, so definitely it's pretty chill compared to Nasdaq. All right, so we have some area of balance here that needs to be redelivered up to at least up to like here-ish. Still got to watch out for this stupid ass broadening information. I hate them, dude. Eric, I hate these fucking things. Yeah, it is kind of choppy, Tommy. And there we go, guys. All right, we cooking. We're cooking. My risk reward's pretty off the chain right now on this trade. Like it's fucking fire. It's getting there. All right, so we called it, guys. Good job. This area here is of concern to me. And you notice that I'm not worried about the trailing drawdown right now, guys. Like I'm not like tripping about it. Because I'm in drawdown from my all-time high balance. I may not be P&L drawdown, But my all-time high balance in the account was 50,850. So I don't need to worry about it right now. It's not in play until I get back above that. So I think there's a lot of confusion around trailing down and like, I hate it so much, but it's half the time you're trading, it's not even active because you're not in a state of drawdown. You're in a state of like you're only your peak balance, not all that much. Like there's it's usually moments like the end of a trade, at the very end of a trade for a little bit. It's not like you're constantly making new highs in your balance all the fucking time or something. No deep retracements here on Nasdaq, just not really giving anything up. So this is the area I'm worried about on Nasdaq, and we just had a cracking correlation there. We'll see. What the fuck are you doing, bro? The fuck was that? Like, for real. I should have scaled out there. It's a market like instantaneous punishment for not scaling out. I don't know if my internet lagged there or if it actually just shot up that fast. So we have a strong high here. I really don't want to see that broken. We have a cracking correlation there. I have my fib at the totally wrong spot. So we have a strong low break. Ish. It's like right at my entry price. We'll see if maybe it's there, but it's probably this high. As soon as NQ takes out this low, that's candle, I'm gonna enter short one contract. I like how it respected that strong high there. It couldn't break it. I want to add a third contract onto ES. I'm not going to though. Hey, what's up, Beans? You know, just cooking, bro. Just cooking, dude. You know how it goes. Doing a little this, a little that, a little cooking going on. It's running a clinic on the fucking market. Like, you know what it is, bro. So far, so good. That's a really nice cracking correlation there. There is still a factor here. We're getting it like 1048. Unless this like starts a trend down, there's still a factor. Like if you look at yesterday, like it became a chop fest right about now. So I need to be careful here and not get too bearish or anything, and just realize that we have redelivered this area perfectly. Yes, it needs to go there, but it doesn't mean it won't swing the fuck back up there first, you know? I can't see your P&L. It's like tiny, bro. What are you at? Yeah, I can't see. It's too small. Ah, maybe you're on your phone, huh? Damn. Will you share your charts with the trades? Let me check them out. What do you what trades do you take to get the 9K? You sizing up or what? I like it. I like it. Students are growing, dude. You guys have stuck around, bro. There's a clear, like, let's go, dude. Proud of you guys. You guys are killing it. All right, there we go. Now my balance is at all-time new high. Now my balance is all-time new high. Now I have to mitigate my fucking risk, right? Look at that balance area there. So this is where I'm gonna NQ broke that low time frame strong. ES broke that low time frame strong high there. So I want to watch here what it does. especially as it gets into like the 80% retracement area here. I should probably take one off. I'm gonna take one off right there to mitigate the drawdown risk. I'm probably gonna add into NQ here. I added it in there. It's kind of a high risk entry with ES starting to curl here. Be quick to exit one contract. Remember, ES is the leader. So anytime you have like ES starting to curl or acting fucking weird, that puts your Nasdaq trade at risk. All right, all-time new balance high, almost $1,000. See that? See that, guys? New low, 80%. Just run it back. I'm gonna take one off right there. Make this bitch risk-free. All right, the trades are risk-free at this point. Like, I just have to watch the trailing drawdown because every new push is a new all-time. I think we might have a trend day here, guys. If this doesn't pop up here in a second, this is going to turn into a trend day down. Where's that gap at? We got a gap all the way down to there. We got to watch the broad information like he just walked. The biggest thing I learned from you was to lose. Yeah, you got to do it, dude. When you're down, you just got to walk away, bro. It's so hard to do, dude. Yeah, ES needs to stop playing around. It's playing games here, dude. All right, run it back. No, we didn't get a new low there. We can't run it back yet, but as soon as this makes a new low, we can run it back. Yeah, it's hard to do, but eventually get used to it. Need ES to catch up. NQ already down in the RTH gap. Yeah, we're getting it at risk for a higher time frame pullback, I think, as well. There we go. Let's go, guys. My goal is to crack this over 3K. I think that was my goal this morning, so. Which are all 1,000, you know, Monday night or whatever. Which very easy to make a 3K. Like everyone's like trailing drawdown. Shut the fuck up with that shit, guys. That's such a lame excuse. Like if you don't like it, I get it, but it's really like not that tough, dude. You just if you're bounced all-time high, use one time framing to exit. Be willing just to give up a little bit of your profit. Don't be so greedy. And then you get an unlocked account that is unlocked with Take Profit Trader. There's a reason that I only fucking trade with Take Profit Trader really now. There's a reason, because it's unlocked. Once you get past the fucking 2,000K mark, it's unlocked. It's like it's the best account in the prop firm game at that point. It's just fire, dude. Yeah, be careful. You hit that 10K mark, they're gonna shut your account off. Yeah, I think that's so target hit there on NQ, guys. I don't think I could have really had a better start here for the day. All right, I'm gonna get ready to cut this here. I want to still allow it to expand downward, right? This is something I've been talking to Eric about, that there isn't really any upside to the live You get a little bit better profit split, but there isn't really an upside to it, bro. Bam! How you like them apples? There's now the trailing drawdown is gone. It is gone, guys. The trailing drawdown is gone. It no longer exists. As soon as your balance hits that 2K mark, it's gone. And that's another thing about the trailing drawdown that y'all don't understand. The rule goes away. It goes away. So, okay, so you can trade an account that has consistency rules, drastic fucking payout restrictions that will guarantee you don't get a payout for 90% of you guys. Or you could go with the or you could just go with the rule that goes away if you can just learn to beat it. Like I just the logic to me is just some people I don't understand, dude, with that shit, dude. Yeah, if you don't know how to beat it, yeah, of course, like it's gonna probably cook you every time. But there's a method to the madness that we have mastered here. Ooh, look at that. That area has been redelivered there. All right. So now $2,300. Trend day down, bruh. I'm gonna move my stop. I'm gonna me and Eric me and Eric were talking, and I like how he gave me some advice on how he's taking profit. I like it. There we go, guys. Gap almost filled on ES there. Need to lose money. That's a good feeling, bro. See, this is so much better than an evaluation. Like, then I can actually showcase, like, because if it was an evaluation, I would have cut it at 1,500 and it would have been, like, super lame. All right, we're getting at a risk here of, like, either it's going to geek the fuck down and the longs are super burnt here. Like, we're getting at a risk area for my trade, right? Like a pullback is imminent. Like either it's gonna geek the fuck down here, like do some drastic like crazy move, which could happen, or it's gonna pull back. At some point, the seller's got to get exhausted here. Like there's only so much selling that can happen at one time. There's only so many sellers, right? But I want to let it, if it's expanding downward, I don't want to stop it, right? I want to let it do it. This is the hard part, is like, because you'll be like, oh, if it pops up though. But if I did that, my first target was up here, guys, like all the way up here. So I got an extra 58 points on this trade by just allowing it to one time frame and not use the limit order to take profits. I think, ooh, it went through the gap. Savage, bro. Yeah, I think so too. I'm just worried about ES here. Where's ES's gap at? It's gap fill almost. Ooh. Yeah, gap's been filled. Nice. All right, there. Still one time framing. We have been one time framing since here. So almost 100 points of one. Ooh, look at that half back to balance. To the tick there. Where are you going, ES? Oh, I see where you're going. I see you, ES. Don't you try to be sneaky over here, bruh. I see you. With that secondary gap right there. Fire. Alright, so almost hit my 3K. And now the thing with Take Profit Trader, guys, is once I hit that 3K, I can withdraw right now. I could go withdraw $700 tonight. I think a lot of people would be sleeping on this fact that, like, there's no payout window, dude. I don't have to wait 10 days. I don't have to trade for 5 days. That shit is detrimental to your profits, dude, to getting a payout. It is like, if you're passing evals consistently, it's probably time to make the switch to Take Profit Trader. Like, if you're not passing, stay with the lesser costed evaluations. But once you start passing the evaluations, you might as well. There's my target, 3K. Target hit. And still one time framing. I'm not going to exit until the one time framing stops. New strong high. New strong high. Y'all be sleeping over here like we ain't doing this shit. Yeah, it's my money and I want it now. It should be. This is one time framing, like a fucking gorgeous example of it, dude. Probably the one that I couldn't ask for a better example to showcase why you should use one time framing and not use to limit your profit orders. Yeah, I'll be done after this trade as soon as, yeah, I'm recording. I was just like, oh no, am I? Yeah. What is up with that? I fucking hope so, dude. No. Oh no, it is. Okay. I was gonna be so butthurt, dude. Okay, so second target hit there on Nasdaq, bruh. Still one time framing though. I'm still not gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna start trailing a little bit tighter here though. I think a pullback is very imminent here, dude. I'll give it like a couple candles just in case, but I don't want to limit my profit though either. So my profit's it's so far up there that it's getting hard to see it. Yeah, it's a good example of it. Like usually this shit happens when I'm not on stream. I manifested this shit right before stream too. Like I just sat in my chair, closed my eyes, and just straight manifested this shit. The entry was a little bit weird. In the way I envisioned it was like this kind of entry there after the strong low break. That's the model right there. It played out, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but the model played out perfectly right there. So the model I taught in that YouTube video that no one wants to watch, it's right there. So let's go, guys. Still one time framing. We're almost to the gap now. Finger on the trigger to exit because, again, I don't. Motherfuckers got to be getting exhausted here, the sellers. This is definitely algorithmic selling here, though. It's just not. This isn't normal. The OPEX, like Eric said. Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's the power of putting in the work to do it, dude. I made 2 months' salary in a couple hours. Let's go. All right, there's the end of it, you guys. I'm out. $3,432 in 12 minutes. And I want to make this clear, guys. And I can withdraw 1,400 of it tonight. I think what I'm gonna do is move it to the wallet, and then I have some more lives I'm gonna activate. I'll probably activate another one. I have like 8 of them that are just chilling there waiting to be reset. Me and Eric were talking about this yesterday, that I was just like, Eric, something you said yesterday when we were talking, he's like, I wish you would have just reset it and caught that trade, bro. And I was like, he's probably right, dude. I'll just reset it, dude. And that's the power of like having someone to bounce trading ideas off of that you yeah, it's exactly what I did today, bro. I just like what you said yesterday, I just like took it and did it. Is if you have someone that's if you're aligned with somebody and you have the same goals. So I was talking about in the chat yesterday when I was asking some of the people that may have left to come back. Because if you have the same goals and you want the same thing, you're really aligned, right? Like aligned with each other. And only positive can come from that. There's only positivity from that, right? You know, like I think it's extremely powerful. Strong high held there. Yeah, yeah. All right. Any questions, guys? Exactly, bro. Exactly, dude. Like you owe it to yourself to at least like I felt like yesterday, like I want the motherfuckers to come back because like for one, I put a lot of time and effort into a lot of them, but and their friends and I value their opinion. And I think us contributing together, it's gonna benefit me as well. So I didn't make this community to, I want to make it I didn't make the community to farm people. That's never been my goal. My goal has just been to surround myself with traders that are good. The only way that do that is let you have to cycle through people. There's only I would say out of like we've had over 3,800 members altogether, and like what there's only like 15 that stuck around probably. But those 15 are like that's like gold, right? Like serious like that's why when a lot of people left, I was so upset. But it's my fault because I went MIA. But I was just upset because it was like finding those people is like finding gold. It's like diamonds in the rough type shit, like Aladdin type shit. Like you just don't like they're really hard to come by. So I really was excited when I saw someone come back yesterday. It's huge. And perfect exit, right, guys? We got out at the perfect point, and this is the like one time frame gets you out. So not only first target, the target was right. It's pretty crazy now. So the target was here. So we literally got out at the 1 minute candle break right there, 731, 792. That was the second target I think I had on my chart. That's huge. And then this was I entered in right. I'll turn on my executions. I can't remember where I entered. Man, what if I had kept that trade on there and not pushed out? If I didn't push out there, that would have been fire. So from there, so that's a really big RR trade. Yeah, it's 8R, just about. Call me Alibaba. Yeah, I like that. Whenever I say diamond in the rough, I can just hear because I watched that cartoon so much when I was little that I can just hear the dude in the mountain like diamond in the rough. It's funny in my head. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Absolute perfect exit. I was targeting 25,703. I don't know. What did you do? You need to analyze your trading, bro. Go look back and see what you did. 9K is a beautiful day, bro. Do you have your screenshots? What do you mean 9K night? Or you mean this morning or last night you hit the 9K? Oh, oh, okay. Gotcha. What do you mean my study slash courses? Yeah, and then I'll have two funded accounts too, so I can rotate them out. I think I blew this one up, this funded account. Pretty sure. I'm not sure how much drawdown they give, but was it? Maybe not. For 100K account, I'm only down. I had it plus 1,500, so I'm not down for 100K account. It's not that big of a drawdown. It's only 2K. I'm not sure. They're pretty. I don't know. Kind of weird prop firm. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, guys, like that. The risk richest course, man. If you're in the VIP, I don't understand why you wouldn't be on it, like Donkey Kong. So if you're in the VIP section, you guys don't realize it yet. Like right here, there's a risk to riches class. If you click on that, and you scroll to the top, class 1 recording. And now that we're getting more members in here, I'll probably do it again. Teach it again. So you have the class 1 recording, the PDF, and the homework. Homework, turn it in, do the homework, turn it in. Lock it in, class 2. It starts with candlestick structure all the way to the more complicated shit. Yeah, this is a free stream, yeah. Yeah. I just had a feeling, and I didn't sleep very much last night. Like I had anxiety when I woke up, but I just had a feeling like, I don't know, some manifestation shit. I don't know how to even explain it. No. You talking to me or a zero, bro? Oh, I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know. I have anxiety sometimes. I think it's from being a drug addict for so many years. Like just straight up, I think it's because is a junkie, bro. As I wake up with anxiety sometimes. Like that's what happened on Tuesday when I took Tuesday or Wednesday when I didn't stream that morning. I just woke up with horrible anxiety, dude. Yeah, drugs does some long-term damage, like especially opiates. Like that shit, like no matter how long I'm off that shit, I still feel like the like withdrawal every like fucking weird time, like that anxiety filled withdrawal, like just ugh. Even thinking about it like gives me chills. But it's gotta man up, bruh. I get that after a bender, just being sober. Yeah, I haven't done any drugs or anything or drank in a long time. Yeah, I think a lot of people have anxiety, bro. I would imagine, especially if you're like trying to learn to trade, because you kind of are putting yourself in a constant state of struggle because of it. Like you constantly are like fucking broke because all your money's going to valuations. You're constantly in like this fucking failure state. So it definitely is like not that fun at first, but it's worth it. Yeah. It's not that hard, dude. I wish I would have learned that I wish I would have learned when I was younger that I didn't need to work for money. I just was like raised like you should work hard for money. That was like that was just taught to me like as a child. I wish I wouldn't have been like taught that way. Because it's like a state of abundance versus a lack state. Like there's definitely like a different mindset there. This bitch is going lower. That was the shallowest retracement ever. It didn't even get up to the previous swing low there. Crazy. Yeah, that gap's getting filled most likely. Ooh, we have a beautiful open loop here too. I forgot about this from yesterday. It didn't get down there. Something I talked about last night in the Asia session. There's a possibility it could get down there. Uh, yeah, you're right, Beans. I was just like, I could. This is where he gets you fucked, guys. Like, this is where most people fuck up. You make three. This is where I fucked up for a long time. I make super good money, right? All I have to do at this point is wait. That's it. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is wait and I get the money, right? It's just all I have to do is wait. But what I used to do is I would say, just one more trade on it. Just throw one more trade and then take a L and maybe go down $300. So, and then instead of 53,400 off 53,100 or maybe 52,800, whatever it may be, whatever number, and that starts this, you guys know what I'm talking about. And then you try to get that back. You want that $300 to $400 back, right? So you try one more trade to get that back. Then you go down a little bit more. So now you're like down 600 from your all-time high. That doesn't sound as good as in your head. Like that 600 difference in your head is going to be major. It's really not that big a deal, but in your head, it's like huge, right? And then you chase it and you start this cycle and then you end up blowing it up. I've done that with a fucking Apex account with like 12K in it before. All I had to do was put on a micro, because back then they would let you just put on a micro and take one off from the funded account to get the payout. I couldn't stop myself. It's pretty crazy. What's LBS? Doesn't say it. Doesn't help with anxiety. LBS? What's that? Oh, I imagine not. So I'm gonna sign off so I'm not tempted to trade here. I could really push it and try, but I'm not going to. It's really easy to see. I've already been trading for 40 minutes, an hour. I've already been trading for an hour, so. I'll ask again, guys. Like, you just saw the strategy. I'll ask again one more time, bro. Yeah, that's true. Let me just sign out. That's a good idea. Yeah, so you just saw the model that I've been talking about relentlessly. And it played out really good. So I could run one. Yeah, I could run one, bro, if you guys are interested. Enough people that want in. I had some dude try to scam me last night. He almost got me too. Yo, the dude almost got me too, dude. So he like DMs me. He's like, "Hey, I live in Iran and they won't, WAP won't accept my payment." So I look it up and that's a true fact. So I was like, "Okay, what would you like to do, bro?" And he's like, "Well, could I send it to you in USDC?" And I'm like, "Yeah, for sure, man." I was like, "What chain?" So I can send you my wallet address. And then he sends me a screenshot, like 11K in his account. I was like, that's kind of suspect. And it was on Ethereum, which I thought was kind of suspect too. Like, who keeps USDC on Ethereum chain? Like, it's the most expensive chain to transact on ever. Why would you do that? And then here came, he didn't have Ethereum to send the USDC, like for the gas. Almost got me, dude. There's the gap fill there, guys. Beautiful continuation play, just didn't offer a retrace there. Yeah, I'm up 3,500, something like that. 30, 34, $3,400. Yeah, we killed it. We caught this little low time frame RIP SIR, the SIR model SIR. Telling you guys, it's a printing money printing machine. It's really, yeah, I like calling it rest type. I keep calling it RIP. Yeah, RIP to the longs right there, bitch. Nice. Yeah, it's about the same area I got in actually. Yeah, like I got in right here, right in this area right there. Right before it broke down. Let's go. Geo's on a roll too. Proud of you guys. Everyone's getting it. Let's go. Nice, dude. Fuck yeah. That's even better, dude. Look at that. And in the pro accounts, 1,200 bucks. Good, dude. So happy to see that, Geo. Something I want to talk about real quick, guys, is like I've seen traders in here that have gone through really good, great streaks for months, 6 months, 7 months, like consistently profitable, and then go through a period of downside where they struggle for 6 to 7 months. And if you're able to ride that and come back up out of that because I went through it too, um, several times. I think it's part of the journey, dude. I would be really curious, like people that get profitable and don't go through a period of struggle in their trading again. I would be curious to how many people, but I think it not it shouldn't be expected, but I wouldn't like it could happen, right? Like it's definitely possible to like do really well in your trading and then whether your confidence breaks or whatever it may be, you start having money issues, um, family members, something, anything. Um, like these little like tweaks in your life can cause you to like your whole trading to get thrown off balance. And then are you able to like stick with it though and see it through? Yeah, definitely you, Geo. Yeah, I don't want to like say it, but yeah, so Geo, for example, was extremely profitable for a long time. I don't know for how long, bro. Maybe a year? I don't know. It feels like it was like a year, dude. Yeah, about a year. And then it's been like you've been struggling for what would you say since the summer, right? Yeah. So and now he's back to what is this your fourth payout? Back fifth payout that you'll be getting? What about with Lucid? I thought no, you got the Lucid one. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Since you got back, like since you recovered, I guess you could say it. I will take this on a evaluation here. I think I still have some drawdown left on these bitches. I will take it if it comes up into here. Nice, nice. Okay. Nice. How you feeling now, bro? Got some money back in your pocket and shit? Nice, dude. Congrats. The problem is when you go through struggle, if you get into financial problems in that period of struggle, like you don't have enough money to like stay comfortable, it is so hard, dude. It is just like oh, trading with money is pretty easy when you compare it without. If you're broke trying to make money with even if a funded account, Like, let's say you bought the valuation with your last $100, and then you're depending on that money to like feed your family, pay your rent, keep your car, whatever. It's hard. It's almost impossible. Yeah, I'm gonna if it gives me this A+ entry here, I'll take it. But other than that, it did on ES, but I'm not really. ES is kind of gay. It works obviously, but you saw there with 2 contracts on ES, I made half the money I made on 1 contract with NQ, and I put on just about the same amount of risk on the trade, dollar wise. But ES did give the perfect entry there, and I slept on it like a retard. Very smart, very smart. I guess I should have took it. So there's the model right there, guys. Like, it's right there. It's like printing money, I swear. Just really, really clean. All right, let's check the YouTube questions here. All right. FX. Okay, so Eric, you're fucking on point, bro. I love you, dude. You're so on point, bro. No homo. Thanks, bro. So on point with that, dude. Yeah, that was a crazy candle there. It's not a deep enough retracement, unfortunately. Nice cracking correlation, though. NQ double topped right here. ES took out that high. This is a SMC soup probably on like a 30-second. A Furu. Uh, uh, obviously not. Who's that? Tyler? You talk about Tyler? Tyler? Oh, yeah, I don't know who that is. He looks like a Furu. Fuguru. There's one dude I keep seeing on Twitter that his face is just I just don't like his face, dude. For real, huh, right? Nice 50% retracements keep happening here. This is what happens when it's really bearish. You'll get 50% retracements will start popping up a lot. If it's really bearish or bullish. It's pretty common. It's a little bit deeper than 50%. Nice redelivery there, though. Eric's on point, bro. And he's a good dude, which is rare. People don't realize. I don't think people realize the power of karma, dude. I don't think people realize how powerful that shit is. You notice why all the biggest streamers and shit give away millions of dollars? There's a reason for that shit. That they give away cars, and it not only to attract new viewers, but it's instant karma, dude. Give a random person a fucking Ferrari. Like you give them random people $10,000. That really makes a difference in their life. That's instant fucking good karma, like just stacked. There's a reason that you see that and you're like, how are they giving away millions of dollars all the time and still making money? Because it just, karma just redelivers it right back to them instantaneously. It's pretty amazing. Gold in that. Oh, damn. Oh, I'm glad I didn't trade this though. I'm glad I didn't trade this. Gold is getting cooked right now. I was looking at this last night. I tried shorting this so many times last night. I had a couple really good trades on it, and then I got smoked on it. I got chopped up into this, like, chop, bro. Trying to short this to get this move down. I thought it would happen last night, but oof. This has got some range to go on it, dude. Look at last time it did this same thing. Consolidation. Once it broke, that motherfucker dropped. Same thing. Sick, dude. Is this a 20K day zero? And you guys see right here with it, it goes away after plus 2,000. So the second you hit 52,000, the trailing drawdown is done. It's gone. Then you have an account with a limited upside. And on top of that, you're able to withdraw it that night. Right? No consistency, no restrictions other than no news trading, and you're able to withdraw it that night. Like, it's unmatched right now. Anyways, who's that? Oh, is that dude? Yeah, he kind of looks a little upset there, bro. He looks a little sad. This big sad face. That's a horrible feeling. Why is he fading the trend day down, bro? He doesn't know about RTH gaps. Yeah, yeah, I don't think he knows about them. He probably doesn't know they exist, dude. Yeah, they're looking for previous day low. Oh, he's looking for the SMC soup or the turtle soup here. He's thinking a previous day low. Ah, like they got smoked. And this is probably why it went down so fast right there. Is because they got smoked. You had equal lows here this morning. Smoked. Equal lows here. Smoked. Because it doesn't give a fuck about them. Yeah, and then they thought here, previous day low. They're expecting they probably all went long. They all piled in long here, expecting price to continue up, but not realizing that the gap, which is weird because ICT teaches about the RTH gap, not very often, but he does talk about this gap. It's not like the dude's never talked about it or something. He's talked about it before. Why'd you do that, bro? It's all right though. Then run that account up. It's not a bad thing, dude. It's just there's not much benefit to it. Now you have to pay data. It's not that great. It's a little bit better profit split, so you'll still be able to get a withdrawal 5,000 of it probably tonight if you choose. And you can go back to trading it. Sometimes, like the first time they did it with me, it took them a minute. When I hit the 10K limit in the day, it took me. They take it out of your first payout. I think they take it out of your money, but it's 150. 130, 150. It's not that much, dude. Comparing to like, getting 10K. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Gio. It's gonna cook down to there, bro. It's an open loop, dude. That loop open right there, that's got to be closed with the new week opening gap right there. No retracements on this at all. It's just not giving anything up. Did they make it free unless you're a business? For the data? For the professional data? You're a professional now. As soon as you go in the live account, you have to register as a professional trader with CME. FYI, bro. Oh, that's sick. That's cool. That's dope. That's actually cool. Good question. It's right here in the prop coupon section. Right here. Use the code King because they always have weird codes. I can never remember this shit. Like I legit can't ever remember it. They suck at making codes. They'd be like no activation fee or something, no fee something. It's always confusing shit to me. I have to go back and look at it. Gap fill, guys. Called it. God damn, we're good. We're just so good at this, guys. Like just on point with it. Would have been cool if I would have been able to catch it all, but I'm not willing to give back that much. And I don't really want to chase price. I'm pretty checked out for the day. And this is what I think it separates the amateurs from real traders. If you're able to like, I could have forced the trade here. I could have forced the trade there. I could have forced the trade. But it like when's enough? Like I make thousands of dollars in 10, 15 minutes. Like I think there comes a point, like, of course you want to push it at some point, but I don't know, dude. What do you do about it? Like, what do you do about anyone else? Like, what do you do to like, what do you say to yourself? Me, I just tell myself like, no, there's no other reality where I'm making 32,000 or $3,000 in a matter of 15 minutes. Like, there's no other reality of that. So why should I just push it to do that? I don't get it. Even though I had a good idea price was going to go here, right, to fill the gap, half back to balance to the tick there. Ooh, I wonder if I should go long. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me go long calls here. I bet the calls are super cheap, bro. I'm putting some spy calls on here, like some little gamble play on it. Yeah, Eric called that shit. Do it. It says do it. I 4x my account, 5x'd it. Yes, I'll have to check. I can't remember. 40 to 280 yesterday. What's Spy doing here? You know, Spy's not even down that much on the day, which is kind of interesting. I'm gonna wait a second. I didn't realize that it's only down 0.5%, dude. This could go a lot lower. It probably needs to go to 688. Looking at the Spy chart. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're down a lot, but we're really not. Because that big move up last night kind of makes it like seem like we're down a lot, but we're really not. In the terms of like the daily, weekly chart, like we're still like inside yesterday's candle. Yeah, we're still inside yesterday's candle. This is gonna wreck the chart. If this geeks down more today and like takes out that candle's low, this is gonna wreck the chart. Yeah, I think it probably leads to a bigger like much bigger retracement if that happens. Possibly down into here. If they don't get this under control. Ooh, we broke that little channel up. Yesterday we broke it. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's kind of like dude, super dope. Is that your biggest day yet? That's a day to be super proud of, bro. Are you gonna post in the testimonials or what, bro? You gonna shout out Market Masters gang or what? MMG, bruh. 690, is it? You think it's done, Eric? What about down here, bro? Oh, you're talking about the gap, huh? The RTH gap? Yeah, I think it's at risk at least for at least here, dude. But this is your strong low here, though, so we'll find out right now what's up with this balance area here, dude. We'll know what's up here in a second. In 1 second, dude. Literally almost there now. This balance area should hold, at least for a decent bounce. Should at least get a reaction off of it. No, I appreciate it, bro. No, I appreciate it. Because a lot of times you're seeing something I don't. No, the more people that chime in on price, the better off we'll all be, dude. Different. Sometimes if it's like, um, I've had a few people that get a little argumentative with it or something like, no. Those people kind of like mess with my analysis a little bit. But chiming in your thoughts, I think that's all value. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I said thank you, bro. That was dopey, dude. Uh-oh, that's off. That's not gonna work. What is it? I'll have to mess with that later. Whatever. Yeah. Appreciate that, Jimmy. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm gonna sign off here. Enjoy my weekend. Oh, the discount. Oh, hold on, guys. So, yeah, I'll post the discount for the Discord. I want to get you guys' opinion on it. So I can run like a Discord. I'll just probably do it 1 month because it's easier. I don't have to deal with the payment shit. But I'll post it here. Give me like 15 minutes and I'll post it. Tag everybody in it. That way you guys can join for a little bit less and see what's up. See if it's for you or not. Alrighty, peace out, guys. Don't overtrade, right? Like, chill out. And I'll see you guys in the charts. Peace. That's crazy.